This is a monopod with a big round flat base that stands up by itself. And you might be thinking, why would I want that? Well, as we know, monopods are great when you need to work with a low profile, but even the ones with feet on them, you can't really leave those unattended. These round bases mean that when you're on a flat surface, you're more secure in the first place, but you can also easily add a sandbag to them for some extra security. And then once you do, they take up much less space than a tripod without being a trip hazard. Now, these would work great pretty much in any place where you're pushed for space. Think small home studio environments, maybe on the floor or in the corner on a desk, or even in events where you need to place a camera or a light to the corner of the room where it won't be troubled. And then of course, they can be paired with different clamps and accessories to make them a really useful tool to have in your arsenal. But let's take a closer look. They come in two versions. There's the smaller A200 and the larger A300 model. And when it comes to their design, they're made up of two parts. The first is the Cobra 2 monopod with its aluminium clasps that I really enjoy using. They make height adjustments that much easier because of how quickly they lock into place. And then on the top of the monopod, you'll find a 1/4 inch and a 3/8 inch conversion screw. And then the second part is the round base, which is a 3/8 inch screw that the base of the monopod threads onto. Now, I can see this also being useful for on-the-go setups where you need to travel light. The A200 version can easily fit into a backpack, which I think is a nice touch. Now for me, one of the main draws about these monopods is how well they work within the wider iFootage range. Here in our office, I've mainly been using them with the iFootage spider crab arms that allow you to easily add accessories like these little anglerfish lights and microphones that can take things to the next level. So if you're regularly on web conference calls or filming quick piece to cameras for social media, being able to do that with much more space on your desk is just brilliant. Are these a replacement for tripods, light stands and C-stands? No, we all know that tripods aren't going anywhere. And having 3 points of contact will always be more stable when it comes to heavier payloads. But there are a lot of situations where you may prefer to have a round-based monopod instead of a tripod. And you can always make them more stable by adding some extra weight, like a sandbag, or iFootage actually make these aqua drops, which is basically a sandbag that you fill with water once you arrive at your location. And these just wrap right onto the base of the monopod. Also, if you happen to be in a place where there's a solid object near you, like a pole or railing, you can also clamp the top half of the monopod for a second point of contact. But let us know what you think. Could you see yourself using one of these in your workflow? Let us know in the comments down below. And as always, if you'd like to buy one for yourself, you can head over to proav.co.uk. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.